So we're going to look at making another reference entry. So what that means is I am going to make a reference entry for the um, link that for some information I've used. So on the proposal requirements, which was sent out earlier this week, there was a definition of corporate social responsibility, and I got that from this Van Dyne and Folsom reference. So, and it was because it was a direct quote, I ended up using the page number and then the other information, which is the author's years or the author's name, and then also the year. So what we would do next is we're going to go ahead and find that in the database. Let's see, is it in here? All right, great. So what that means is I've got the information here. I've found the Encyclopedia of American Business, and I'm going to go ahead and open up the information that they have, that they have about it, and I'm going to go ahead and click on here so that I can actually access the encyclopedia. So you can see here's the full text, and you can, if you want, you can look through this and find where I found the definition and look at those couple pages that describe corporate social responsibility. And what we have here is we have some of the same tools. So what we have is the cite button, and that gives you the citations. And I want to point out that even this website says, like, double check the citations. Make sure that you're doing it correctly, because it's not always 100% correct what they provide in the references themselves. So here's like the title. They show you how you got to give the title, and then here is the websites, or here's the entry. So that we're going to go ahead and take that, and then I just copied it, and we're going to paste it, and it's going to come second, because if we're doing alphabetical order entries by alphabetical order, then we're going to be putting these in a different order. And I just see that with the reference here, we should delete the first name. So that means that we just have the initial. So I've gone ahead and made that update. And then here we're going to go ahead and we're going to make the, take away some of the formatting that came through with the with copying it. So just gotta make sure to be careful of that. And one thing that I'm going to do is that, because the one part I used was the corporate social responsibility, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to type in, that's sort of the section of the it's like the title of the article. So and one way you can figure this out, if you're not sure exactly how to do it, I encourage you to look at, you can look at the Purdue OWL website and think about, okay, so what am I doing? What kind of entry am I making? So you can think about, you know, it is online, but sometimes you can use rules from other places. So we've got, if we're thinking about how to make entry for like an encyclopedia entry, you can look at, let's try this, the articles and periodicals. That might be it, because the idea is that it's like a chunk within a larger, it's a smaller piece within a larger piece of writing. So we've got article and page journal, article in magazine, article in newspaper. Let's see, that didn't, we're not finding that. So let's see the reference list. How about other print sources? I'm going to try that. Entry in encyclopedia. So that's basically what we're doing. So we've got the title here in this. So let's go ahead and add that piece of information. So we're going to type, and then again, look at the details about how to do the formatting, because for me, I think, like, most logically you would say you would use a comma, but we have to follow the rules here. So it's a period, so period, and then you write in, oops, and I responsibility, and then you write in without italics, and then you write Encyclopedia of American Business, and then it's going to be the volume is the revised edition. So let's see what else we have. So we know the volume is a revised edition. We've got the pages, so we have to put the pages in here since we're just using part of it. So I'm going to put a comma and then put PP period. And let's see if we can find those pages. I might have to sign in, but let's see if we can access that. I might already be signed in. So I'm going to find page 162. 162. And here we have corporate social responsibility starts on page 162, and then we're still reading about it on page 163, but then it ends on page 163. So that means we're going to go back and we're going to type that our entry is page 162 to 163. So there you can see that there's sometimes, depending on the source that you're using, you're going to have to do a couple more steps, but I wanted to show you that and show you how the Purdue OWL, the online writing lab, is really a good resource, and you can think about how to correctly write your sources based on that. And one thing that's nice about the source that we just retrieved is that we got the URL, so the link, so you don't have to do anything else besides that. You're set there. So I hope that helps. One thing I want to point out is that if you need help, then you can go to the SDSU Writing Center. They have people there that are paid to help students with their writing, and this is one thing that they can help with. So the Writing Center, you can come to office hours or make an appointment. So there you go. I hope that makes a lot of sense, and good luck with citing your sources.